boxes from Atomik Climbing Holds. Checking out again their entire Facet series. Check them out at atomicClimbingholds.com. Here's Tucker again to say hi. So anyways, we're about to get started here. Let's go. I'm gonna get rid of this paper. All right, there's a lot of holes in this box. Let's see what we have. So we've got the XL Flap Jugs. There's 5 in this bag, 5 in the series. These are definitely bigger, a lot bigger actually. I'm frankly surprised how big they are compared to the other steep wall jugs that we've checked out so far. Looks like this is probably the smallest one. Again, super in cut, really nice clean lines running over the top of it. I think it's going to climb really well on a steep wall. A couple little subtle areas here for like a thumb catch, so that's really nice. And we got some more. This one definitely has a much just flat. You can probably see that. That's actually pretty difficult. You got a nice bucket here, but then it's definitely a lot flatter right there. That one's definitely bigger. And then this guy, this is really solid. This is very positive. And again, kind of same thing, got a lot of flat edge right there, but wider. So I mean, you could definitely match on this, although in general I am opposed to matching, but that's just me. And then we've got another hold here, which again, this is just nice and positive. It looks like it's probably, yeah, this is totally fine, right hand or left hand, super comfortable. You could climb on this all day long. And then the biggest one is right here. So yeah, this is good. So it's super comfortable when you're grabbing it. There's definitely some texture, but it's really smooth. They did a lot of like small lines with it. I don't know if you can see that on this video, but a lot of small lines that really make it comfortable to grab. And I think this will pair, of course, really nicely with the steep holds. They're like XXXL mega jugs. So this will be very fun to climb on a 45-degree angle, and you'll definitely be seeing a set with those. See what else we have in here. Let's stick with the theme. These are the XL Crease Jugs. There's 5 in this set. And these are definitely a bit more solid. So there is just more holds to grab onto. If you compare like this hold to this hold, there's just more thickness where you're grabbing. So it's going to be a little bit more difficult. You're going to have to maybe grab that open-handed or pinch a little bit harder. I think that's the idea behind these holds. And again, really nice areas for thumb catching, where you can do that. You can just squeeze this thing. So there's 5 in this one. This is different for sure. So there is an area here that is a little bit more difficult, and then there's an area here that's actually a lot more comfortable. So you can imagine if you're matching this, you're grabbing this hold, you're thinking, cool, I got a nice positive area here. You grab this side and you're like, okay, I gotta pull harder now. And then there's 3 more of those. Again, just nice and comfortable. You really do have to, I think you're gonna have to pinch these. I think we're gonna be surprised how much more effort they take than the regular flap jugs. And same thing here, so kind of like a nuanced area. If you can see that, there is actually like a dish. And again, you've got what almost is like a blocker right here where you can't bring your fingers past that any farther. So definitely a lot more difficult than I think people will realize. And I think if you're looking at this from down below and you're going, yeah, that looks like a jug, and then you grab it and you're like, no, actually it's not. I have to try hard now. So yeah, I'm very excited to climb on these. This one's probably the most positive, the most comfortable. Really nice though, really nice work from these guys at Atomik. All right, we've got, looks like one more set of holds here in this bag. This is the XXL slopers, and this is the second set of them. These are also quite a bit bigger than I thought they were going to be. And again, one of the great things about Atomik, it's honestly price. So these guys are making holds. They should be a staple in every gym. But the price is so reasonable, and I think, you know, these guys are using a more dense foam. We'll talk about that more later compared to what they were doing before. And I think it shows. The quality of these, the comfort of these, it's so nice. So this is definitely a sloper. You put this on like a relatively overhung wall, you know, and I think it's no problem, but you throw that on a 45, well, now you've got definitely some work to do. So there are 3 in this series. Okay, so here's the next one. Again, just a really kind of relatively positive. I mean, it just depends on the angle. Just depends on the angle that you're going to set it with. The hollow backing is interesting. I just want to point that out. I don't know that I've ever seen a hold hollow back like this before, but actually this hold is relatively light, especially compared to some of the like XXXL holds. So I think it looks like it's definitely going to be structurally strong. And then the last one here, this one's just a little bit smaller. This actually feels a lot kind of in between like these guys and these guys. So this would be a really nice intermediate if you're trying to bring your climber into maybe just a little bit more difficulty, maybe a crux section. This will be like just kind of a little bit of a let's ease into it rather than slam here in the crux. So yeah, I think these are great. Definitely different than the other holds, different than the rails. Yeah, we're gonna get them up on the wall and see how they climb. We've got the holds from box number 3 of 8 for Atomik Climbing Holds Facet series. I want to show you guys these a little bit closer, get some more details. So this series here is the XL Facet Flap Jugs. These have a very kind of flat back, which I think is super cool. I think it's going to make them more challenging, especially on a steep surface. It's really going to change your climbing. So these are really nice. Again, super positive, but depending on what angle you put them on, might be a bit more challenging. So really nice job on these, super comfortable as well. Really fits in your hand, nice radius, all that stuff. And then we have the XL Crease Facet Jugs. So these take a little bit more work. There's a lip on them, but again, I think you have to pinch them in order to really get good purchase. So I'm very interested to see how they climb, especially like on boulder problems that we're going to be setting with them. But really nice work. They look very nice aesthetically, fit in with the rest of the line. And then we have the XXL sloper steep wall slopers, and these are big. They're definitely bigger than I thought they would be, especially this one. Really comfortable though. Again, all the lines are totally flat. There are no curves. The fact that there are so many flat lines actually makes them curved, which is super cool. Something super unique that we haven't seen before from another hold company, at least to my knowledge. I've been in the game a little while. So everything looks really cool. I'm excited to put these on the wall, start climbing with them. We got to finish opening the holds though before we can do that. So let me know what you guys think, and yeah, keep watching.